Today, I'm going to walk you through my honest review of Clearcover Insurance, sharing everything from my personal experience using the site to how the company handles quotes, claims, and customer service. When you first land on the Clearcover website, the interface is straightforward and modern. The design feels simple and it's easy to find the main features like getting a quote or managing your account. That's a big plus for people who want something quick and digital. Entering basic details like your vehicle, location, and driving history generates a quote fairly quickly. The site is designed to emphasize affordability and simplicity, which is one of Clearcover's main selling points. However, while the quote system works smoothly, it may not always provide the lowest price compared to larger competitors. In my experience, Clearcover seems to aim for being tech-first, so the platform is very app-focused. That's convenient if you're comfortable with mobile management, but it can feel limiting if you prefer more traditional interactions like speaking with an agent in person. Once you get a quote, you can customize coverage, choosing liability, comprehensive, collision, or additional protections. The customization process is decent, but not as deep or flexible as some larger companies like Progressive or State Farm. Clearcover's claims process is marketed as fast and digital. Filing a claim online or in the app is pretty straightforward, with a guided form that asks for the accident details and uploads photos if needed. While this is convenient, reviews from other users and my own experience suggest that the speed of claim resolution depends heavily on the situation. Small claims may be processed quickly, but more complex ones can face delays, sometimes longer than competitors promise. This can be frustrating if you're relying on the quick, tech-driven promise. Customer service is another area where Clearcover has strengths and weaknesses. They provide chat and digital help options, and for many standard questions, these work well. But when you need to escalate to a human or deal with a more complicated issue, the response times are not always as fast as you'd expect. That said, the representatives I spoke to were polite and knowledgeable, though not always empowered to solve issues on the first interaction. Pricing is an area where Clearcover tries to stand out, positioning itself as a lower-cost alternative thanks to its digital-first approach. Depending on your driving profile, you might find better rates here, but it's definitely not guaranteed. In my comparison, some quotes were cheaper, but in other cases, established companies offered better rates or more value in terms of included perks. Clearcover's app deserves mention because it's central to their whole ecosystem. The app makes it easy to access your insurance card, file claims, and update policy details. It's sleek, user-friendly, and very much aimed at a generation that wants everything mobile. However, if you're not into handling all your insurance digitally, this might feel restrictive. Another thing worth noting is that Clearcover focuses on auto insurance only. They don't branch into home or other types of coverage, so if you're looking to bundle for discounts, this isn't the provider for you. That specialization means they pour energy into their auto insurance product, but it also limits their appeal compared to full-service insurers. On the positive side, their transparency is refreshing. The site does a good job of explaining what each coverage type includes without overwhelming jargon. This makes it easier for first-time buyers to understand what they're purchasing. On the downside, they don't always highlight potential fees or conditions until later in the process, which could feel less upfront compared to competitors. Overall, my honest impression of Clearcover is that it's a solid choice if you value digital convenience and straightforward insurance. It's best for people who are comfortable with technology, prefer managing everything online, and are mainly looking for auto coverage. If you're someone who needs lots of human interaction, bundled services, or the absolute cheapest rate no matter what, Clearcover may not be the right fit. It fills a specific niche well, but won't be the universal solution for every driver. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. It helps a lot and ensures you won't miss future honest reviews.